Hello everyone. Here's Pomon back with more Marcus Emblem. New units. Lynn, Kent, Shane, Will, and obviously Florina. Okay, some of them are decent, some of them aren't. They would be much better if I had played Limouth, but we can't play Limouth because after all, Marcus isn't there. I think that I could take care of some enemies quickly here at the very beginning if I use Marcus. So I'm going to go exactly for that. Let's start with the... No, it's going to be Steel Lance, then Iron Axe. I might break it, but it's okay. And I used the Goddess icon. I didn't realize I had a Goddess icon on Erk, so I obviously have to use that. One of the big problems in this map is that these units being weak doesn't do you a big favor, because it means you have to face some 9-speed mercenaries from the beginning. Thankfully the forests act as a separator from this side of the map, so basically you only have to battle two guys. The Iron Sword and the Iron Sword, meaning they aren't getting slowed, so 9 speed is what you can actually expect. Yeah, base Shane should be decent at this, because they can't... Yeah, they can't go there. They have to attack from the upper side, meaning they can only attack one. And I should really sell the blue gem and buy a fire and a door key. A door key? Yeah, for the next chapter, 2 door keys, just in case. They are very, very cheap, so shouldn't matter. Okay, there's no problem here. I don't know if I will get to break my weapon like in a good moment, because right now to me it feels like I'm going to go down to 3 uses before the cavalry comes. Okay, here I don't double obviously, but I don't get doubled either. The other guy moves, and the Myrmidon moves, which isn't great. Yeah, down to 3 uses with Marcus. Not ideal, because if I don't one-shot, and I don't expect to one-shot the cavalry, then I will let one of them survive, which I guess is okay to feed someone else. So this guy survives at 1 HP. I can give it to basically anyone. I guess that's the upside. Well, it looks to me like the only ones that can reasonably reach are Elibud and... Well, maybe Matthew is interested. I can also start pressuring the right side, because there's this guy coming. Okay, here I think I just need like a single strong attack. Okay, is this the only thing Will can do? Actually, this is probably the only thing that Link can do. So I'll get this kill with Link. A crit to begin. Okay. I think it's better to try and kill this guy. Please don't miss. Okay. I take this kill with... maybe with Kent. Yes. And I just make sure you're not able to reach Will, which should be very easy. Okay. I think Hector is going to do this. Yeah. Hector takes the kill. Maybe he gets resistance. No. This Hector is very beefy so far, but not a lot of other things happening. I probably want you here. Here. That's the perfect spot, in my opinion. This guy will come for me, I will kill. Then you can afford to go here and just take the kill. Matthew kills the cab. And yeah. At some point, yeah, I was going to say, at some point I might have to go back with... Wow. Nice job, Lynn. Not enough to kill the weekend. Yeah, I'm not liking that. Also, here I don't double. I do double, because it's a steel sword. Okay. I mean, Marcus is leaving enemies for other people to kill. Guys have to be aggressive about it. Yeah, hand axe. This is why I love when people say that Hector is bad against mages. He isn't. He has 1-2 range. He's better against mages than Elibuth. Because what you use is that extra 2 resistance. Whoa. When you can't counter until you get your promo. Okay, Rethiam. More money. More money. Chanisi can't kill. And at least I can give Lynn... I can use a burn. I can give her some healing. And that way she's ready for the next turn. By the way, yes, there's a droppable fire in here, so maybe it wasn't necessary after all to buy it, but I didn't remember. Okay. Nice kill for Florina. Will just secure the kill with something accurate. Maybe, yeah, as I said, maybe, well, I miss. Maybe I should be going to the left instead of fucking around so much. Because those guys are going for Merlinus, and I don't know if there's anyone that can reach in time. Oh no, they prefer to go to the right. Why? Is it because the village is still available? Is it because maybe my units are closer on this side? I didn't realize you can reach. I always forget how that house just allows anyone to go through. In fact, yeah, the cavalry was closer than I realized. Okay. It's not bad news. Have enough good people in here. I would like to hit. Perfect. Perfect. Maybe I should have bought an iron sword for her. Doesn't really matter. Okay, that village is mine. Matthew's going there in case he needs to be the one to save. It could be good to save Merlinus, actually. They don't have a lot of movement. They have iron axes. If I can position myself in the peaks. The problem is the cavalry that will be coming from the left. Remember that being a thing. Let's go little by little. Start attacking here. Okay, we hit. That's nice. There's a level up for Erk also. Level 2. Okay. Getting a bit speedier. Not bad. You get out of the way. You heal. Now I can do the Elibuth move. Elibuth doesn't kill. Well, you know what I said. Is your Lord's rapier just short of killing that gap? Okay, that's a sword. Actually, it's better for Elibuth. In fact, he doubles. Okay. This was actually a good joint action, I think. That's a level for Elibuth. Okay, so it's going to be a good one. I'll take the defense, I guess. Okay, the javelin is coming for me. This is the main reason I equipped the hand axe. To be able to weaken the javelin. Just in case. More enemies coming from there, and there's a guy coming from there. Which is perfectly fine. Because the village is safe now. A heavy spear. Good against armor. Okay. I actually want to approach with Marcus. Mainly because of the mages and stuff. Yeah, my guy Oswin isn't that good against mages. Okay, and this guy is weakened. Enough for me to do this? Yes, he is. You know why? Because I have rescue. I'm underusing rescue when it's one of the most powerful features in this game. Weapon level increased. Okay. Yeah, and here I can simply rescue. Go here. And then I'll take and drop. Okay, looks like the only unit in range was Marcus. That or they see a miracle where if they get every hit and every crit, they can kill Marcus, so they prefer to focus on a single unit. And Dax doesn't double, because this is Iron Sword, not a Steel Sword. That's fine. Then you prefer to go for Florina, understandable. She's pretty frail after all, she doesn't double. That's sort of pathetic. One shot here by Marcus. Nice. And finally, the mage doesn't approach and the enemies keep coming. Okay. It's a bit disappointing, but it is what it is. Do you kill? You do. Do you kill? You don't. Okay. I can set up the kill for Rorin after all. Matthew doing the most. I feel like I'm using Matthew a lot. Which is just a weird thought. But yeah, this is accurate, this is a kill. Perfect, perfect. Level 4, strength, speed and luck. Good level. Good level. Okay. First, the Iron Sword gets weakened. Second, the cavalry gets killed. And third and most important, I use... bad. Bad, very bad. They keep coming too. We might need more people. Or maybe just to run away. I don't know exactly where they are going. They might not be going for anything particular. They maybe just approach... Oof. That's going to hurt. Leaving this guy alive. I mean, he blocks the possible reinforcement, but yeah, this is the important thing. Killing the mage. Marcus secures this place. Will there be more people coming? No, not really. Not really. I can just go in here, throw the hand axe, and this is down. Okay, the path to the boss is open by Marcus. And to be honest, Marcus is one of the best candidates to deal with the boss too. Hector is very good against this boss. I think I'm surprising no one when I say that. And Eliwood, well, Eliwood is necessary. Support. Yeah, okay. Expected otherwise. For a moment, what did you want? Nothing. Enough to see you live and fighting. Say the same to you. Yeah, I've read this one before. But that's Hector and Eliwood being friends. Nice. Use Iron Axe is pretty good. I can use Iron Axe, give it to Hector anyway. It's not like I need the experience now. Prepare to fall before your master. If I get a crit, you are going to fall. So don't be cocky. Well, Marcus Emblem. So far, Marcus has taken every boss kill but once. But one, which was Eric on the previous chapter. So that's a level up for Marcus. It's going to be a good one. It's a speed. I will take a single point of speed. That definitely, you know, keeps you relevant for longer. Speed is a very important stat for you, and you already got like 2 out of 2 levels. Meanwhile, Link gets a bit of strength. Didn't she get like 2 strength levels already? No, she started at level 4. That was her first level. I appreciate the strength. I think strength is very important. 11 speed isn't a lot though. Like I need you to get more. Overall, that's it, right? No supports. Just go. Okay, now Whereabouts Unknown is actually quite a difficult chapter. Maybe bringing Lin wasn't the smartest choice in my career, but I do have some things that should work. I have some effective weaponry. I also think I'm just going to push in a lot with Marcus, which I know is my standard strategy for absolutely everything, but I think in this chapter especially, it's a good idea. I would like to get a better item on you, however. But we have like the shittiest weapon ever. That's no good. Don't I have anyone that can... Okay, Florina is okay. Florina is okay giving you a javelin for the door key for now. Okay. Yeah, because I don't want to be limited by how many uses I have of range. So yeah. There's that. Okay, I should also equip the javelin actually. That's all. Matthew, Priscilla. I have a lot of fragile units here that I want to advance but can't quite do it. Can't be that aggressive. But Raven joins the fray, by the way. That's a thing. And Marcus is probably now going to kill, well, many of the archers in this map. Right, this guy dies in one hit, which means I have 1 use remaining of the hand axe. That's bad, unless I one-shot. I one-shot, okay, perfect. I got lucky. This could have been a higher defense archer, like the first one we fought. But it works perfectly for us. Alright. Yes, a shame because Florina would like to take advantage of her high movement, but then she doesn't have the defense to back it up. Oh, wow, Iron Blade actually does it. Okay, then I don't have to lose any momentum. I can just keep advancing with everyone. And I can even get Matthew another level. I'm starting to think, and I might be, you know, this might be one of those, you're thinking so much, you're not thinking. How do you feel about Assassin Matthew? I haven't promoted Matthew ever. I mean, I haven't played this game that much. This is my 3rd time playing through. But I think that Assassin Matthew might be worth exploring. Okay, I don't really need to have the range. I just need to take the kill. Okay, recruiting Raven is also going to be a pain in the ass. But yeah, I need to prioritize moving Priscilla actually, if I want to get there. Okay, with this Iron Lance, with this everything, this is a Marcus job. Yeah, this is a Marcus job. I know other units can do this, but not as well as Marcus. And yeah, really going through with this is a priority of mine right now. So I should just try and advance my position as much as possible. Can you rescue Priscilla? Yes, yes you can. So I can even drop Priscilla. I can drop Priscilla a bit to the left, which is still safe. And you never know when one movement is going to save you. Because yeah, this is still outside of that. So we are good. I'm thinking actually Oswin might be the unit to stay back. I mean, he's good, but he's not insane. And yeah, I get the feeling he won't reach in time in this map. The enemies, you know, this is a map you really have to do quickly. I don't know if an armor is suited for that, so he already took some kills. I think now it's time for him to just fall back a little bit. Yeah, meanwhile I'll let Matthew get attacked. I'll take this kill. And potentially Sarah stays. Not only because I'm building the support, but also because I have enough healers up there. Yeah, and now Marcus will take care of a good amount of enemies. And this is the final enemy for Marcus to kill, I think. Okay, do you go down? Yes, yes you do. There's a lot of archers up there. Like a lot of them. In fact, I only have 12 uses of this. I might want to be... as a hammer. Pretty sure it's droppable also. Okay, you know what? I actually think the optimal way for me to do this is like this. Okay, I'm even keeping 1 use of Javelin, that's good. That's S rank. This is because it blocks enemies the most, so I can move Priscilla for full movement. There's no other reason to do this. Yeah, right now the archers are a problem. And I would like to have more ranged weapons. I have the hand axe. Hector's hand axe can be passed to Marcus. That might be the way to do it. That might be the way. I don't really see myself using the steel sword in this map, to be honest. Iron axe does a good job and there's just not a lot of axes. The one memorable axe in this map was the one I just killed, the hammer. Okay, nothing happening yet. Okay, not ideal, but it should work anyway. So I'll give you the hammer or the hand axe. I'll equip the hand axe. Yes, I'll equip the hand axe. And then I'll go, I guess, here. And these guys should suicide, and then I can go here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Open the door. I don't quite get in there. Having a bit more movement would have been just great, but unfortunately no can. And yeah, this is as close as I can get with Priscilla without risking death. That's alright. 1 use of hand axe actually. Does the might matter in here? Yeah, hand axes are probably yes a little bit more powerful than javelins. Unfortunately, it doesn't get a kill here. I have to double, I mean. It gets the kill anyway, it's Marcus. But yeah. Is every enemy in here dead? And now the problem is that even though I'll be able to do this, which is like a very positive turn, I don't quite reach Raven yet, so I have to trust that Priscilla can survive an ambush. That's it. Hero Crest, okay. Okay, that allows me to promote Raven at any point. I still think the best way to wait something like this. I have 8 speed. This guy has 4 speed. Now that this has opened, I'm pretty sure the enemies start spawning there. So it's not ideal to go and do this, but I will anyway. I'm going to recruit Raven, and that's going to allow me to... Oh, okay, you won 1 round. Perfect. You 1 round. And if you 1 round, I have nothing to be scared of. I can put any unit to be the sitting duck in here, but not this turn. This turn it has to be Marcus. So that means I can advance with you. Have a door key. Perfect for this. Unfortunately, I don't have chest keys. So yeah. I think there was actually a chest key on you. No. An unlock. Interesting. I'm not going to use... I mean, I'm not going to use in either of this, but... Okay. I don't one-shot. Well, then all the more reason to attack now. So that when the enemies die battling me, I have a better position. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I actually think I should probably be rescuing and moving you. That's the right idea. Because to open the chest, I don't have another way right now. Unfortunate miss. We can hit all, so it's okay. Alright, against the ones that I have weapon advantage for, I don't have to worry. Okay, that's good to know. Probably more people coming. Yes. But that's alright. Oswin was quite literally made for this. Yeah. Hammer is good. Honestly, Hector can probably do even the boss or something, but we'll have to see. I would like to give some kills to Lin and Elibut if possible. Okay, 23. Low defense. Low defense, low HP cavalry. Dead. I mean, this is giving experience to Oswin. I might get to level 12 by the end of this. And if I can have all of these guys survive, I think I get something also. So, I mean, that's cool. I'm moving both of you together, because getting your support will be kind of nice, so I'm aiming for it. Yeah, I don't know how much I'm going to use Raven and Lucius. They aren't in my army plan at the moment, but I do have to admit I would like to get the support. So Marcus is back into the action, not that it matters because there's not a lot of enemies left, and I can still cover this reinforcement spot with Priscilla. I know it could be a good place to train, but yeah, I'm going for this Javelin here. I don't mind if I get countered, because I'm going to kill everyone in here. If I feel like I don't have a good chance, no one else reaches. Okay, then I guess it will have to be... I'm fine with that. I'm absolutely fine with that. I'm going to approach with Elibut also for the support. To get, I'm pretty sure, a bit of hit because of Anima. And yeah, that should be good. Okay, yeah. Yeah, it's like the last time this guy is healing. You have seen that coming. Some strength and defense, and resistance, sorry. And now I'm Bernard, Knight Commander of Laos, who tests the might of the one they call Berserk. Okay. I can take 2 hits even, so I'd say I'm doing pretty fine. Do I want to give this to Hector? I guess that's okay. I could try and give it to Elibut or to Lin. I honestly doubt Lin does anything even with effective weaponry. She's just not that strong. There's no more people coming. Okay. Well, I'll use a Javelin, because I don't reach otherwise. Use a Javelin and kill you when you come for me with a Javelin. Honestly, I think it's just going to be another Vulnerary, just in case. And yeah. You go up to 16, you still die. If this takes one more turn, you might survive the hammer. Okay. I'm not completely mad, because that way I can give it to Elibut instead. Now I think these guys escape up, so we should be okay. That's Nightcrest. Alright. Considering the units I seem to be using, I'd say that's destined to be used by Oswin. Not that I'm completely, I'm completely against using cavalry. I just don't see a lot of point to Shane and Kent if I had to use one of the cavalry right now, it would be Lowen. You know, aside from Marcus, obviously. So now, please hit. I do need this one to hit. Right, right, Hector. Right. I see. I see. These guys are stupid. They're going for the boss. I need to hit, Hector. Okay. Finally. Yeah, Eliwood will try and take this. Or will it be Lynn? Lynn has a 62, and if not, she dies. Eliwood has a 71, and he survives, so he gets 2 chances. It's Eliwood. This is Arya's reward for Laos's brutality. Fine, fine, fine. This isn't a kill boss, right? This is a sis. Yeah, okay. Just checking, just checking. That could have been stupid. Ooh, silver sword. For my boy, Marcus. Perfect. And I can even do some healing. You know, for the experience. Okay. That was simpler than I thought. Everyone survived. Recruiting was absolutely not a problem. I swear that the archer next to Raven can spawn with a bit more speed or not get killed by Raven. I get a red gem. I think that's the highest reward you can get. And we will accept the side quest. The Feared Port of Badon. Well, if you've played this map before, you know that getting in here is a bad idea. And that I'm pretty sure you can never visit this house without activating like everyone going for you. I also think there's more enemies now than normally. So that's great news, obviously. The guys on the upper side though, they aren't that strong, so you should just be able to go against them easily. Oh yeah, and we get Canas. We get Canas. I remember I was going to say, I was thinking, what was I going to say yes at the beginning of this? That I didn't bring Erk, because we get a much better mage than Erk here at the beginning. Alright, so my damage is 8 times 2 probably. No, it's not times 2. Okay, things are looking frisky. The Devil Axe, right? Yeah. Okay, doesn't activate all the people coming for you. I'm pretty sure. Iron Axe, Hand Axe. Okay. More enemies than I'm comfortable with, but I guess I'll have to take it. Now here comes the Black Fang, which is very bad news for us. I'm pretty sure they aren't aggressive though, they don't move. And the guy has like, what, a killing edge? Or something, but he's not the most effective fighter against Marcus especially. Okay. Pirates keep moving here. Maybe I should have just gone for it. I now feel like there's too many enemies coming. Okay, what do you have? Yeah, killing edge. I think it's a different weapon depending on the mode, but yeah, that's an Iron Axe. This is an Iron Axe. Hector should do a good job against them. He probably doesn't double. Yeah. But also they don't have hand axes. So as long as this is just a matter of battling people with iron axes, we are fine. In fact, it might be better to train Eliwood. I know you can just avoid the optional boss. I'll probably try and get him anyway. Maybe with a unit around Fargus so that I can talk to Fargus no matter what. I also know in this map if you defeat Dart, you won't be recruitable on Well, you know, in 2 chapters. 2 chapters later. That's a decent level. That's a very good level. No speed, but... Okay. No speed Elibooth is sort of bad, but it will work in the long run. Because enemies don't get very speedy. So even if I'm not the fastest in the world, I will be able to kill them. Yeah. So obviously I'm going to do some heals. I can get this, no problem. Lance River. Okay. Not useful for this map, but decent for the next one, I guess. Alright. No provoking? No. Yeah. You get provoked. Don't double me, please. Okay. I didn't remember that if you don't step on the forest, you get attacked, but you don't provoke everyone. I've done this before, but not standing there. Standing here, because they can walk into the thing. This is a killer bow. It's sort of risky. But it's a decent one to battle that way. Okay, the problem is, if I go here, you might think you're okay because then you can rescue. But rescuing isn't an option. It actually isn't. Because if you finish the individual unit's turn on a dangerous spot, they will get attacked. Okay. Can we... I have the support of my bros. Okay. Now I'll go for the killer. Now I will definitely go for the killer. With Javelin Marcus. Okay. The critical actually wouldn't kill me. And I double. Perfect. I think doubling here was a bit closer than normal for Marcus. Oh, and yeah, and there's also a flux. That's why it's dangerous, because there's multiple enemies coming. I think I did this with... Ooh, I don't double. Okay. Have another hand axe though, right? Yeah. Okay, that takes care of that. I think I did this with pre-promoted Kane. No, not Kane. Kent. The last time I played, I pre-promoted him on Limb mode. I think Iron Axe and we provoke them. They don't get provoked. Okay, interesting. Well, you're going to move there, because I know you can get Fargus at any point. So I don't have to worry anymore. I'm ready to heal. Do you come for me? Yes. Do I have to advance beyond the forest? Well, anyways, I double. I kill. So, good news. I can honestly just go into the village. I'm getting 20 avoiding here. I can get 10 avoiding there. This is Dart, by the way. Yeah. I'm pretty sure he doesn't move. I'm pretty sure. How much is the killer? So if I get critted, it's 27. And then I get hit by this. Okay, if I get hit by both, I do die, so... I'll have to do it like this. No Mooncalves. No Mooncalves at all. Is it just me, or the range for provoking Fargus's people is changed? Strength and defense. Good level. That's a nice level. Well, now I kinda, you know... Move here, move here. Give you a heal to get you to full. That way you survive the crit. I put you in the village, I take the item. If that doesn't provoke Fargus, then I don't know what does. I should have taken this village. It's going to be a problem if... Well, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. If they try and go for Merlinus, I have multiple turns. You're a brave soul. I am. I am asleep. What? Mooncalves. Okay. Now some enemies might... Yeah, they go for Merlinus. They go for Merlinus. I mean, I dodge, which is the logical thing here. I don't know if you reach Merlinus yet, so I think I could put myself in range. And... yeah, you can't reach Merlinus. So if I feel like I can take a Steel Lance, a Steel Sword, and a Killing Edge... What do I do against Arrando? Yeah. We can do this. We can do this. Okay. I won't be like that hard. I think Dart might be able to go for me, so you're about to die, scream if you must. Bro, you have 15 hit. What the hell are you talking about? You're about to die. Okay, yeah. Now there's a lance and a sword that are just going to die against Marcus. Okay, it seems like Marcus is a pretty good unit, guys. The map that is supposed to test your training and your strategy, and you know, some enemies are difficult to battle and all that. Marcus is just able to take them on. I chose to battle with weapon equality against the pirates. If I equip the silver sword, I would be able to one-round them very easily. I brought it here, feeling like I would need it. By the way, Dart doesn't move, or else he would go for Elibuth. I'd love to, but I don't think I can. Yeah, this guy has to go to Marcus, which is okay. I mean, it's Marcus emblem. Nice. That's a true paladin, bro. Growing triumph, blah 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 blah. That's good experience. Yummy, 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 yummy. And not quite what I wanted. Okay. 1 and 2. I can even talk to Fargus with Elibuth, you know, for maximum plot convenience. Oh, that's a nice level. There's no strength in it, but I mean, I appreciate the HP. You've been getting a lot of HP. Oh, the Radiums. Shit, I almost forgot. Okay, I wasn't interested in anything in there, but I can at least give the experience to Marcus. I think I could get an Iron Lance. Ooh, that's a crit. Nice. I can give an Iron Lance to Florina. That might be helpful. And yeah, another level for Marcus. That's what boss experience does. HP skill and rest. Okay. I mean, I'll take it. It's not insane, but 19 skill is pretty good. Resistance is helpful. I'm going to wait 1 turn, because I really want to get the lance on Florina. I want to buy it with Florina. Okay, why did I think you had lances? No, that doesn't make sense. You have healing. I'm going to buy 1 heal then. And that's about it. Support? No. Support? No. I tried. Imagine if I attack there. Aha! You made it, Wolves.